Hello Libra, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your May 1st to the 15th, 2019. I'm doing your Love and General Divine Spread. As usual, at the beginning of the month, let's take your Karma Dharma card. Dear Libra, what are you dealing with? What I know is that everyone is going through some sort of big change. We've got Pluto, Saturn, and the South Node in Capricorn retrograding now. Saturn turned retrograde at the beginning of the week, so on Monday. Last week was Pluto. Jupiter in its home sign of Sagittarius is also retrograde. So there's a lot that we're dealing with. And this is a time of letting go of past karma, anything that has got to do with karmic situations, things around time. Saturn is the planet of karma. Pluto is also very karmic, but it's also death and transformation. Now, Capricorn is also that in the natural horoscope, it's the house of, it's the 10th house. So it's the house of career, it's the father, it's the elder, it's the authority. As I said, it's career, and it's also your status and how people see you in the world. So let's see what's going on. What is transforming for you at this time? Libra. And we've got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is more than likely some sort of a structure. It can also speak of restrictions. The Hierophant is also belief. Your beliefs could be changing. Your beliefs around tradition, your beliefs around law, because Capricorn is also, it deals with law. And this is, you know, the Hierophant is, could be hierarchy around any association, any group, even, as I said, big structures. So for those of you that are actually working in a prestige, let's say, corporate environment, the change could be there. Okay, so letting go of the old and transforming into something new. Now, this could also be around marriage. Marriage, tradition, as I said, beliefs, religion, commitments, any sort of commitments. Now, this is Taurus, and Taurus is where Uranus is. Uranus is bringing change for everyone in the sign of Taurus. The sun has recently just passed over Uranus. I don't know what happened for you guys, but something radical, something far, when I say far, I mean far ahead of time, could have come to light for you. Now, Uranus is also the ethers. It's the genius, right? And it's also, again, breaking things that are not of value, breaking them down, bringing in the shift. So some of you may have had the indication a few days ago of what changes could be coming in relation to our values, our beliefs, our structures. Now, Taurus is the earth, and Uranus can shake up the earth as well. So let's see, dear Libra, what's going on for you. This is your divine spread. So Libra, beginning till mid-May 2019, what's going on? At the root of the issue, the reading is the Eight of Swords. What you don't know, what is hidden from you, is the Page of Swords. I see quite a few swords. It's all about thoughts. Libra, you've been in a bit of hot water, I see. Let's see in the recent past, another sword. Ace of Swords. In the now position is the Hanged Man. So this is the energy of Pisces. Crowning your reading, and your highest ideal, your goal, is the High Priestess. Two very spiritual leaders here. This could be, this is telepathy here. This is religion. This is, as I said, anything to do around spirituality as well. Even though spirituality really is, the spiritual houses are the house of Sagittarius, where Jupiter is in its home sign there, and also Pisces. Let's see what is the action and advice for Libra. Three of Pentacles. This is a very common card in these readings for May. Let's see what the outcome is, Libra. And you've got the Hermit. And I can see that. Wow. Hermit is the card of Virgo. Some of you may be on the cusp with Virgo. Let's see what the divine position is planetarily, how you're being affected. And we've got the Page of Wands. So this is hoping to move into a new adventure. You're hoping to start something new. Quite different energies here. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. Ace of Cups. All right. Let's take some of Amira's Love Oracles here. For Libra, 3 cards. Spirit Guides and Angels. Libra and beginning till mid-May. Dear Libra, we're having a new moon in Taurus, which is very well aspected on the 4th, which is Saturday. So a lot of manifestation. Taurus is all about the earth. The earth is going to bear fruit for everyone in some part of their life. Let's take, that's the bottom card, so no, not ready. Libra. Libra, what are you dealing with? And we have children. Another sign got this card. I'm just trying to remember who it was. It was either Cancer or Leo. So that's the past position. Let's see what the now position is. And we've got Wallflower, and it's one of my least favorite cards in this deck. But there is deep meaning in this card, depending on which way you look at it. And the future position is fun times. That's got a lot of mixed energies here. Let's take a romance angel for you. Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine for Libra. Archangel Michael, please enlighten Libra what's going on for them in love. Libra. And we've got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay. I'd like to take one more, just for a bit more information. Libra. And release your ex. I absolutely knew that there was something beneath the surface. The time has come to clear your energy. And usually these 2 cards would come out in the opposite positions. So we've got 2 cards. First one is honeymoon, and then it's release your ex. So we've got 2 lots of Libran people here. 2 lots of energies, which I am feeling. Because what I see is from this point of view on this side, we've got quite difficult energies, apart from the Ace of Swords, which is in the recent past. And this can be difficult in the sense that it is severing ties. Now, if someone is severing ties with you and you were not ready for that, well, that wouldn't be very pleasant. The positive side to this card is that it is supposedly a successful new beginning. It's truth, standing in your truth. And we've got the crown at the top of the sword, and the crown speaks of royalty. We have a saying in Greek which says that cleanliness is halfway to being a royal. But the cleanliness, I would say that it's more in relation to being a true person, being a true human being, and doing the right thing. So having a clear heart, having an open heart, being real and not being a phony, not being in the shadow side, which in your shadow side, which we all have. We all have our light side and we all have our shadow side. Now, the shadow side can always speak of dark, mysterious energies. And I know that the light is stronger than the dark, but sometimes because we've got two sides to us, hopefully the light side is the strongest in your life, whether this is you or another person. Usually with this card, what I see is that there is boredom here and there is more fun in, in the darkness. And when I say that, the darkness can include a lot of things, whether it's legal, illegal, or whether it's things that are against tradition, against our faith, doing the right thing and doing the wrong thing. But there are different stages, of course, for each person. So with this card, I get stepping out because of boredom. Now, stepping out can mean a lot of things. Stepping outside of a relationship, stepping outside of your comfort zone, stepping outside of a marriage, a committed partnership or relationship because of boredom. And this doesn't mean because there's a female here that it couldn't be if you're a male that's watching. But also the dark side could also mean that that's where you have fun. We do have the fun times here. So the dark side is not only Plutonian and nasty. Do you know what I mean? You get my drift. So I feel that there are two sides to the story here, two lots of energies. You're Libra, you're trying to balance out between what is tradition, what is the right thing to do, what is the religious thing to do, and doing things by the book. And others are actually doing things against the grain. And that's very Plutonian, of course, because that Pluto is very dark and Saturn is tradition. So with these two planets that are retrograding, I feel that some people at different stages of their life, and I would say from now until October, September, October, they will be breaking the traditions, breaking how things have been done in the past, breaking the mold, breaking free from any restrictions, because the Hierophant can be a commitment, and commitments can sometimes be really heavy for some people, depending on what the commitment is. Here in your foundation with the Eight of Swords, I see a lot of worry. Okay, but this is all up in your head. This is all an intellectual brain that's not stopping. Your thoughts are getting the better of you. So there is fears that you're dealing with around your home, your family, your foundation. There are fears that are rooted in your home. Now, having the Hierophant right above you and the High Priestess, I see that this is really not that bad. I feel that this energy is more you're looking into the dark instead of into the light, dear Libra, at this time. And the dark can get the better of us all of us. We can become overwhelmed with fear, but fear is, once you shine the light on the fear, once you look straight into its face, into it, you see that it's not as bad as what you are imagining. I think that your imagination is getting away with you. Yes, there are difficulties in life. Look, dear Libra, you've got 2 aces here. 2 aces. Oh my God. Judgment card. Wow. Scorpio. Scorpionic energies. Libra. We've got the King of Cups here. And the King of Cups is more than likely Plutonian. Therefore, we're talking about Scorpio energy. Now, the transformation, letting go of past life, karma, childhood conditioning, anything like that, because, you know, the Judgment card is Pluto. Whatever has been dead and buried is coming back up to life. So could this be your fears? You need to break that habit. For those of you that are mulling in psychological, your dark side, psychologically, you're in your fears, you're in your head. I feel that it could be just a moment in time, a small time that you're going through this, and you need to change the way you're looking at things. Know that judgment calling is, here is your angels, here is the angel that's calling you. It's time to awaken. It's time to get out of the dark, come to the light, because the Ace of Cups is going to make you very happy. Whatever you are beginning, whatever you've asked for a second chance here, I see. Have you been dealing with a scorpionic person, someone who's could have a very dark side, but with the Ace of Swords, this is the truth that's coming to light. There's so much light in these cards. Look at that. And as I said, karma is being finished up with Pluto. Pluto is transforming this karma. Yes, it does take a little bit of time. Saturn is very slow moving, of course. So is Pluto. They're the outside planets. They're very, very slow moving. But the transformation is happening. Now, in the position of what is hidden is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is very quick energy. This is quick communication, quick action. This could even be a quick fight, a fight that's coming left field and you don't know, you're not expecting this to happen. I would say more than likely that this is, yes, quick action and movement. And the sword is held up high. Check this out. Look at the connection with the cards. So some of you don't know that you are, if you've been in a position where you've been living in the dark, you're cutting away these thoughts quickly. And I wouldn't be surprised if you are not receiving the help from a spiritual leader. We've got the Church here as well. The Three of Pentacles. Now, in the now position, you've got the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is all about, it's Pisces. And Pisces is a very, very dark house. But you are holding on and waiting to be enlightened. Look at the halo here. As I said, dear Libra, the light is stronger than the dark. All it takes is a tiny bit of light to make a difference. Imagine now the pitch dark and then you light a match. You can practically see where you're going. So a little bit of light goes a long way. Now, whether this is in relation to your spirituality, to a psychological matter or a psychological, as I said, dark time that you're going through. All you need to do is like release, let go, and let the divine guide you. This is Neptune, and Neptune is the divine love. Neptune lights up the house of Pisces. Neptune, yes, can be also deception. It can be an illusion, but it's also the divine love. It's the higher octave of Venus. So it is very spiritual. Okay, so I feel that some of you may have been trying to, if you have been dealing with matters like these that I've been talking about, you may have been trying to either, take medicine to help you through these dark times. Maybe some of you have been, maybe drinking a little bit more. Pisces is all about that. Pisces can speak of escapism. So I would hope that your escapism could be towards the light and to support from people that can do that for you, people that can help put you on the right track. Now, this is a message not for everyone, so let's let go of that and let's look at what else is going on here. So for those of you that are dealing with someone who's got strong air in their chart. Now, I know you're an air sign, but I feel that with the Knight of Swords, because it's in the hidden position, this person, whoever you're dealing with, whoever you are probably severing ties with, your ex, remember, you're releasing an ex, someone who has tried to keep you prisoner of the things that are in your head. So they've been manipulating you intellectually, and that's got to stop. That's manipulation. That's very Plutonian. It's very Saturnian as well. It's time to let that go, Libra. Seriously. So the Ace of Swords does speak of a successful new beginning. Now, your highest ideal, your goal is to trust in the divine, trust in spirit. Okay, the High Priestess is very much in tune with spirit. Now, if you can meditate, if you can take some time out and do what you need to try and align and try and raise your vibration, raise your beliefs, and belief in the good and not in the bad, believe in support. The High Priestess sits between two pillars, and she's the moon goddess. She's got the new moon at her feet. I would say that if you are having trouble moving away from whatever manipulation you have been dealing with, whether it's from an ex, whatever manipulation, then turn to the divine, turn to spirit, and see that you have got support from there. Even with this card here, there are people in, groups, people that are, spiritual groups, people that are very close. They're a community, and they can be there for you. You can reach out, and there's always help. Okay, so I feel strong connection here to the divine, and I feel that there are, as I said, there are two sides to your reading today, the dark and the light. And as I said, I truly believe in the light, so I believe that, and I'm a Virgo, there's the hermit looking into the light. Okay, so this is the hermit, one step before spiritually awakening, one step before moving into the Wheel of Fortune, which is Sagittarius, which is all about the divine. But this is a guru, Okay, some of you may be taking time out, looking for the answers, looking for the light. There is a lot of help around you, Libra, and I think that you need to reach out. So the Hermit could be a Virgo, someone that is able to guide you. For some of you, the Hermit could even be a detective. If you're needing someone to look into any matters, because we've got a 3 here. Some of you could be dealing with, you know, someone who stepped away, stepped out of the marriage. And we've got the release your ex here. Okay, release your ex, because that seems like quite a heavy burden. Here we've got honeymoon. So this is, again, very opposite, right? Now, the honeymoon can mean having a getaway, getting away, going on a spiritual retreat. Doesn't matter where you go, somewhere that's close to water. Water is very nurturing and very cleansing. So not everyone is going to be going on a honeymoon or on a holiday. This could be just a spiritual retreat. As I said, if you need to find yourself, because I feel that some of you have been lost. The energies of what we're going through this week is still quite difficult. We are so looking forward to Saturday, the 4th of May, where there's a new moon in Taurus. It's totally different energies. Now here we've got children as well, so there are children involved in this, in your situation here. For others of you, this is something that is stemming from your childhood. I truly believe that. So these could be siblings, your siblings. This could be you from your childhood. Maybe something happened back then, back in the days, that has left its scar, and it's on you, and it's coming up to the surface to release it, whatever that release means for you. And I would say that it's time for you to get out and about, get underneath the stars, get underneath the sky. If you can get to an open area where you could see a lot of stars, where you could see a clear sky, I think that that's going to behoove you a lot. For others of you, you just want to be in a party mode. You need to release. You've got a lot of emotional baggage, I feel, that needs to be released. And that could be because you've felt prisoner in some sort of a situation. And the general energy is the Ace of Cups. So this is you filling your own cup, if this is not someone else in your life. Now we had the King of Cups, which is someone that can be quite emotional. This could be a second chance for those of you that there is someone, and I feel that this is someone coming back from your past. If you've been hoping for a second chance with this King of Cups. Now for some of you, this is someone who was not the right person for you. For others of you, this is someone, yes, who's got an open heart. Why I'm saying this is that because the Nine of Swords is right beneath him. So it's either he's in his mind worried sick, but we've also got the Eight of Swords here. And you are an air sign. So I believe that this is more your worry than his or hers. It could be a water sign, could be a water sign female. Now, Ace of Cups, as I said, you're filling up your own cup to start off with. I do believe that for some of you, you're going to have the support from others, but what you're doing is releasing, and this is a very important time for you. Let me take some more cards. I would like to take the Hierophant, the Karma Dharma position, first of all, and see what this Taurian energy, oops, okay, we've got the 2 cards. What this is all about, we got 3, that's fine. So we've got the 4 of Cups. We also have the 2 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. So I feel as though there's been some offer that has come in, but I don't see it. You haven't been able to accept it. because of some restrictions. That's what I feel. I feel that the cup is what you wanted, but it was not, you were not in the right frame of mind, right position, right time to be able to accept that. You did want to start something new. You did want to walk through that door. You did make a choice. You're looking across the sea. You're looking to the horizon. You're looking at the future. But there is conflict. You're still at the five. Five of Wands is disagreements. It's not being on the same page. For others of you, this is you trying to build on something before you can actually walk through that door, I believe. That's what I feel these cards are talking about. Now, if we add these cards together, they're Seven of Wands. Again, it's a number of conflict. And the Seven says that you've got the higher ground, though. You've got situations that are still against you. Now, I feel that the energy will clear. Let me take more cards. First of all, I'd like to look at this Knight of Swords. And what's this brutal truth that's coming through? And we've got the Queen of Wands. So this is fiery energy, spontaneous, sexual, passionate. And this is supposedly the lucky queen. Now, I don't know if she would have been in the reverse. But what I feel that there is a lot of passion. There is a lot of passion here. But as you could see, there's two different positions. She's looking towards the future and the Knight of Swords is going towards the past. And why do I think that you are obviously cutting ties with the past? For most of you, for a lot of you, you're cutting ties with the past and you're actually looking towards the future. Now, there is the Queen of Wands, which I believe is probably a very strong side of you, Libra. Okay, because fire and air are not very far from each other. What I mean by that is that there's a lot of strength in fire and there's a lot of strength in air. And if we put those two together, you know what happens. It's a major, it's like, it's an explosion. It's a, what's the word? It's an inferno. That's what I wanted to say. So she is looking towards the future, and I think she's got a lot to do with the Page of Wands. I believe that this is your energy, the Queen of Wands, and you're on your way to starting a new adventure. I think that your passion, you're getting in touch with your passion. Look at the fiery energy here. Again, there are quite a few wands, so I believe that a lot of you probably have got your moon or your rising in fire. So when I say fire, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, doesn't really matter. I don't have any indication of either of those signs. So let's just see what else shows up. Let's look at the Eight of Swords, which is in your foundation. There we go. There it is. There it is, dear Libra. So this is the energy of Capricorn. Remember the manipulation I was talking about. You're severing ties with that. Whatever the devil is for you in your life, you are cutting it away. Now, if this has been just mental energy, because let's look at the devil. It's more physical and tangible because Saturn, it's Capricorn, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is very physical. It's tangible, right? Now, the devil can also be fears, though, and that's not tangible. That's in our head. So I believe that it's more rooted in your head than in real life. But, again, it depends on which way you look at things. Now, the devil and Saturn with Pluto, there is the change that's happening, and the change is starting at the root for you. So the change needs to start from your home. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. What's this Ace of Swords, Spirit? Six of Swords. Amazing. I love it. Moving away. Moving into the Four of Cups. Moving into tradition. Moving into support. Into a belief. Maybe you're changing your beliefs. Maybe... and this is very Saturnian. Why I say that? Because, well, of course, Jupiter and Saturn, they're practically 30 degrees apart. And they're both retrograding, going backwards. And 30 degrees apart is a semi-sextile, which is not easy. It's not an easy energy. So I believe that moving away, moving from troubled to calmer waters, moving into the offer, the Four. And the Four, again, is all about home stability and your family, right? So moving into the Ace of Cups, as you could see, moving metaphorically, literally, or even just psychologically, is going to bring you that Ace of Cups. It's bringing you closer to something that you love. Now, some of you are really, really hoping to take the next step in a relationship. You're really hoping for an offer to come through. And so far we've got, because there is a very deep spiritual connection here with the High Priestess and the High Priest. They are a couple. Now, they're connected on a fifth dimension level, not on this third dimension. The Hanged Man, let's see. Doesn't mean that we're not that this couple is not walking this 3D plane, but they're connected also on a higher level. So let's look at the Hanged Man. Wow, more swords, so much conflict. Know that you've got the upper hand. Know that if you need to do battle, you can. With your belief, you can beat. The strength of your belief cannot be ridiculed. It cannot be beaten. You know, we may have, let's say, so much strength in our hands, in our body, in our physical self, but our mind can move mountains. Libra. Let's take one more. Look at that. Nine of Cups. Remember what I said about drinking, taking medicine. Please be careful. Don't overdo it. The High Priestess. Now, the Nine of Cups is a wish card. You've got the strength. You can beat whatever conflict, whatever competition you're in, whether this is work, family, relationships, legal, litigation matters. Let's take the High Priestess. Wow. Look what's in the cards for you. You need to trust your intuition. You need to trust and believe that there are always new beginnings. Things can always change. Two of Cups. Very spiritual connection. Let's take the Three of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Expansion, growth. The light is coming on, finally. As I said, go ahead and light that match in that dark room and see what shows up for you. The Hermit. I'm getting the goosebumps as I say that. Libra. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Yes. Beautiful. Spirit guides and angels, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support for the information that Libra needs to hear. Let's look at the Page of Wands in the divine position. So there's that Seven of Wands that I was talking about. Now, together with the Page of Wands, which is a message which could come through. But this is an adventure. Let's put these wands together and get on that plane, get on that how do we say it? La gondola, I think, yeah. And move, yeah. Take that trip, get away. I think that Libra needs to take a flight, to move quickly into a new adventure. It's like the Eight of Wands, which is taking you quickly through communication, through your will, is quickly taking you creatively and with such inspiration to newness. Seriously. Look at where it's taking you, Libra, to your stability. It's taking you to a celebration, to a party, to a wedding, to an engagement, to a family gathering. Whatever you have been dealing with, this is it. It is resolving. It is going down the drain. It is clearing. The air is clearing around you, dear Libra. And that is beautiful. Now, all that is going on in Aries is affecting you. Okay? Because, dear Libra, your 7th house of partnership and relationship is Aries. Now, Chiron is there. Chiron is past life wounds, childhood wounds. It's the open wound that through the hardship you become the healer. The moon is there as I'm doing this reading for you. The moon is conjunct Venus. Now, that can be a lot of sensitivity. It can be very romantic, but there is, of course, you know, the moon can also be deceptive. And being in Aries is the warrior. I think that it's not the time to push right now. And Mercury is also there as well. What I'm going to say is that please wait until the new moon, Saturday, it's not long to go. The new moon will be in Taurus. Venus will be soon entering Taurus. Good times are around the corner. So just, you know, take your time, keep a positive attitude, see what, if you can be, if you can believe, if you can take time out, try and align, as I said, with the divine. You will receive the messages. Let's see what the Ace of Cups is all about. Now, you may be teaming up with, and I said that the Queen of Wands is more than likely your energy. I feel water sign, Libra. The Ace of Cups is water. So I'm going to say Scorpio or Cancer and Pisces, any water sign is the right match for you. For others of you, could even be a Virgo. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You do get a second chance at happiness, yes. Let's take 3 Sibillas on the Hierophant. That 4 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Look at all this fire around you. Let's take here. So we've got Lettera, the news is coming through. There's the fire. I said, look at all that fire. This is Uranus. This is Uranus. It's a quick change. It's a sudden shift. And it's a number 7, which says that this is help from the divine. This is help from above. It's bringing you the shift that you need. And there's the Donna di Servizio, which is very much like the Virgo card for me. It's of being service to you. You've got friends, you've got people in the right places that are able to help you. If this is just an energy, then yes. 3 of Wands. You could have people that are on the same page as you, in the same religion, very spiritual, people that are there for you. And, you know, all they have in their heart is love. I want to take I want to have a look at this devil and the Eight of Swords around your home. Libra, you've got the power of the mind to move mountains. Bambino, something new, a blessing. Il nemico, the transformation is happening. It's 11, which is very karmic. This is the snake that sheds its skin. Animosity, negativeness is moving away. But you need to trust in the process. Another 11. So many 11s. And 11 is the number of justice. I'm going to take one more card. Now, the domestico is someone, it's got to do with trust issues. So if you're not trusting in the process, if you're not trusting in your power, or if you've got someone around your home that you don't trust, throw them out. Now, pleasant conversations around a table with family, co-workers. The information is going to come to light. This is the Ace of Cups. Maybe through the support of others, you will start believing. It's amazing what help, what motivation we can get from other people. What I'd like to look at now, I want to look at this Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands in the what's hidden from you position. Gran Signore, number 13. Now, he can be quite egotistical, but he's also very abundant. He's a number 13. Now, this is the king. This is like the King of Cups. King of Cups or King of Pentacles. I would say more than likely it's the King of Cups here. He's a number 13, which speaks of Scorpio. Stanza, intimacy, secrets coming to light. The Ace of Pentacles, this is. Secrets around sexuality, around intimacy. And Casa, the Two of Cups. Wow. Okay. All right. So, because this is things around intimacy, you've got the King of Cups here. He's not going anywhere. There is stability here. This is the Two of Cups, right? So, there is a lot of abundance. This is the Ace of Pentacles right here. This King of Cups is not going anywhere. Now, I truly believe that there is some sort of transformation going on. Now, be careful for those of you, if you don't want to fall pregnant, this is the card of intimacy. You do have transformation and change. You've got the Bambino here. If you're not wanting to fall pregnant, please be very careful, because also things that have been hidden are going to be known to you. So I want to say that things that you did not know in relation to this King of Cups are coming to light. But this is also roots. You're building your roots. Look at that. Okay? You're finding your footing. And there is a lot of abundance here. This is someone who is quite abundant, whether this is emotionally or even in a tangible way, in a physical way. And I see that because he's the king. He's a VIP. So could it be that the transformation and the change, and I'm going to say if this person was a little bit cocky and egotistical, I think that that's another sort of transformation that's happening here, because you did have that King of Cups who is not someone that is egotistical. They've got an open heart. So could that be the transformation that's happening quickly through these three Sibillas? Could be. I want to look at the now position, which is the Hangman, Five of Swords, and Nine of Cups. Oh, wow. Amore, leggerezza. Amore is love. Leggerezza is the transformation, the change, the weight being lifted off your shoulders. And it's also lightness of being. And here we've got delirante, deliriousness. So you just cannot believe that after all that, you totally transform. You totally transform, so much so that you cannot believe the outcome. You cannot believe the beauty. You cannot believe what's going on here. Now, the deliriousness is people holding you up. There's support around you. You're not on your own. And here is like the Ten of Pentacles. This is the thief. Something that's gone missing. Something that was negative around your home. Could be, it's changing, obviously. So let's say this is the Ten of Pentacles and something has been stolen from your home. Something from a family situation was not right, but there is the transformation that's going on here. And yes, it was burdensome, obviously. But you know what? I'm going to say this offer, the Four of Cups, still stands. It's only a matter of time. This is also the Four of Cups. Dear Libra, I love your reading. I absolutely love it. What a reading that was. I want to take one card on the Release Your Ex. The time has come to clear your energy. You need to clear your energy, and that means clearing. Even cleaning can mean clearing. Clear your space. You've got the Six of Pentacles here, so some of you are dealing with litigation, like seriously. Let's look at the Honeymoon card. And that's your card, Libra. You're going to find your balance once you release your ex and clear your space. Let's look at the Honeymoon. Knight of Pentacles. It's slow coming, but it's coming. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is someone who does not move unless they are certain. So, again, there is the will, the drive, the passion here. He's the Knight of Pentacles, but he's the color red, which says that he wants to move forward. But it's as though he's got, and I've said this in another reading, he is glued to the floor. Now, unless you release your ex and clear your energy, that's not going to come around. Even though they're in the different positions, doesn't matter. Now, what could be holding you back? Again, could be family. But it's time to take care of Libra. It's time to take care of yourself. Okay? I think that you've given a lot out. You're the instigator of balance for everyone. You're democratic, and you make space and you make room for everyone. So it's time for you to receive, Libra. Wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for taking the time out. Sending you lots of love and good luck.